In this video, I'm going to show you how to take a brand new ad account and make sure that it starts to get the right data so you're targeting the right people from the get-go. And I'm going to be talking specifically about lead generation. Why this is so important is so many people are running ad accounts in what I call a poison pixel. They are out there trying to run ads, trying to get the best quality people, but maybe they bought an ad course a long time ago, or they had something on social, on their organic go wrong, and they got the wrong pocket of people. Typically what I see is we went out on YouTube, they watched a video, and some e-commerce person was saying, just go out and run an engagement or a traffic campaign and drive a bunch of people to a really broad lead magnet and just get as many people in, to opt in as possibly can. And that's how you get the cheapest lead. They're right. That's how you get the cheapest lead, but that's how you get the shittiest lead that you can possibly imagine. What you want to do is you want to be targeting, training a new ad account. It's like putting food in your body. You put trash in, your body's going to go to trash. Okay. So you want to train the ad account to know exactly who you want from the very beginning. And I'm going to show you a really cool strategy that I learned when I work with new accounts, because I'll have clients that I work with who have never run ads before. They've got really big social followings, which can also be kind of bad. And I'll talk about that a little bit as we go here. But I'm going to show you a strategy. Now, what you need to is a CRM. I recommend Elite360.io. That's the system that we've created. It is a white label version of Go High Level. So I would recommend that. But I believe if you know how to use CAPI, you know how to do any kind of Meta conversion API and send data to Meta the proper way, you can accomplish it. I'm just going to show you a simple way how to do it here. So inside of Elite360, I would create a workflow, and you don't need to worry about anything here. I don't even need a trigger for this. All I'm going to do is I'm going to set up my Meta conversion API. You're going to drop your access token here. You should know how to do that. If you don't know how to do that, you can Google it and then drop your dataset ID. This is just your pixel ID. It's just a series of numbers. You should know you can Google that as well. Once you drop those in here, you want to give it obviously the lead objective, because we're doing lead. Now we could do purchase as well. Leave everything else, click save action. Okay. Now it's not going to do anything because obviously I'm not dropping that information here. Once you've done that, you're done. Okay. That's the only thing you need in the workflow. But what you want to do now is you want to go into your contacts, and this is just a template account. So there's nothing in here, but I'll show you an example. You'd want to go to your contacts and you want to upload a list of your highest quality leads possible. Now, where are you going to get these from? So you could do it a couple of different ways. Let's say you've had an organic account for a long time and you have a CRM and leads have opted into things. That's certainly one way to do it. Hopefully you've been running organic campaigns and you've had people book calls. And if you've had people book calls, that's a much higher quality lead than someone who's opted in for a free lead magnet. You see where I'm going with this? So what I would do is I would take a list of all of the people who have booked calls. And what you're going to do is you're going to select all those contacts, and then you're going to trigger an automation. So you're going to put them into that workflow all at once. And what that's going to do is that's going to send Meta through the Meta CAPI conversion API. It's going to tell them, these are leads, these are leads, these are leads, these are leads, these are leads. So when you go to run your very first campaign, and the objective of the campaign is to get leads. And that's the way I would recommend it. I would not recommend a brand new ad account starting out with a track of traffic or engagement objective, just trying to get a bunch of random traffic to your page, because all that's going to do is poison the pixel. Okay. It's the same thing as people on organic who try to go viral. I did some consulting for a client who had a lot of followers, millions of followers, but they could never get their ad account to perform. And come to find out, they had two really, really successful posts go viral. And one was about Kim Kardashian and another was about JLo. Now, this was a fitness offer. Okay. Health and wellness fitness offer. And while the posts were sort of related to fitness, the reality of them was it had more to do with Kim Kardashian and JLo's appearance. Okay. So they went viral. Yes. Got a lot of likes and a lot of clicks and a lot of engagement, got a lot of followers. The problem with that is that was Meta in your ad account uses your profile that you're running ads from as a really strong indicator of the kind of people that you want. And so, running retargeting campaigns, doing all these things, that can poison your pixel. So you have to be kind of careful about chasing virality with organic, but the same is true with trying to chase cheap leads in your ad account. It can lead to a really poor performing ad account. So if you have been in a situation where lead quality just seems really poor, messaging quality seems really poor, people aren't showing up for appointments, people are broke, it's probably because you're poisoned your pixel a little bit here. So what I would recommend that you do is use this strategy to kind of retrain it. Run some good quality leads, people with book calls. Ideally, you'd have thousands of purchasers that have purchased your program and they've been through your organization and you understand and you have a list of all those people. Most people don't have thousands of high ticket purchasers. Okay. But if you've got a lot of leads or a lot of people who have booked calls over the years, that's a great place to start. What do you do if you don't have any of that? What you should do is go out there and build a list of your dream 100 clients, people that are high quality leads, high quality people, and name, phone number, email address if you have them, and create a list of those people and load them into your account. Obviously, you can't spam and email those people, but you can use those to upload to Meta, the Meta Cappy, and you can kind of train and teach Meta who you want to start targeting. It's a great way to get your account up and running. It's a great way to kind of correct your ad account. If you find yourself in a pocket of really poor people, just feed your highest quality, value objective. Ideally clients or purchasers. And then if that you don't have enough of those, then obviously book calls would be the next level. What you don't want to do is run a lead campaign, lead objective, get a bunch of people to opt into a PDF or an ebook. Yes, they're really cheap leads, and then feed Meta a bunch of really poor quality leads. That's not ideal. So I would use the book call list if you have it. Ideally, you'd have a big list of people who have booked calls over the years and upload those people and tell Meta, these are the kind of leads that I want to generate, as long as they are. And if you don't have those, then you have to build it. But if you don't have the ability to do that, you don't want to do that, then you want to take the time, obviously, to just do it right. Follow the procedures of creating a real ad account with real objectives, lead objectives, let Meta spend, let Meta find the right people, give Meta the proper feedback. Hopefully you're using a CRM like Elite 360 where you're driving back the conversion with Metacappy and not just relying on the browser pixel. But if you follow that and you use this strategy, you should get a pretty healthy ad account, a really healthy pixel. And that's what you're focused on. And that's what this strategy is for. So hopefully that's useful to you.